Good morning, my friends. I did not make it to the gym today. Okay, listen. I'm tired. Last night was a late night and we had church practice that went pretty late. They're doing some kind of special on Sunday. And then Marcus and I came home. We watched a little something. I need deodorant, FYI, because I'm going to be working out. And I just got to bed late and made bad choices and slept in. Or was it a good choice? I don't know. But am I putting perfume on and earrings on to go work out? Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. Here's what's going to happen. I don't want to lose the momentum of exercising and taking the time to like strengthen my body and my heart and all of that. Those are important to me. Actually doing them is a lot harder, even though they're important to me. So I thought, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm just going to do a video on YouTube and do some exercise so I won't miss out. And then tomorrow morning I can try again. I'm such an all or nothing person. Anybody else? Like if I can't do it, then why even try? But if I can, then I want to go like balls to the walls, all in. I want to be more of a balanced, finding the middle ground. So this is kind of me finding the middle ground, I think. Yeah, I found this postpartum video, and the only reason I'm doing a postpartum one is because it's like very focused on good core and back and all of that, and I just feel like that's what I want to work on. So I found her a long time ago, and now it's time to do her exercises, and I think it'll be really great. So bring you along for the day. I also have plans today to go to the grocery store and find some fresh whole foods to nourish the body. Clearly I'm on sort of a health kick at the moment. I'm gonna do the best I can. That's all I can do, right? Right. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with you today. Let's see what the day holds, my friend. Let's go. It's time for exercising. Something I didn't tell you guys is that a pair of shoes that I've had for 5 years, exercise shoes, you know, should have replaced those a really, really long time ago. Over the winter, I did no exercising. And I pulled them out this spring, and the rubber on the bottom had become completely hardened. So here's my new shoes. These are New Balance. Got them from the Shoe Carnival. Weirdest name for a store I ever did here, but I done did it. So the YouTube channel I'm using is Pregnancy and Postpartum TV. And she has a ton of videos. This one is abs and pelvic floor workout. Pelvic floor is like your lower area into your inner abs, way in there. And I'm doing it with her. You need a pelvic floor so you don't pee your pants. Strong pelvic floor so you don't pee your pants. Okay, so exercising shall begin with all the people. Yeah. You guys can do it with me. All you're doing is shoulder. Oh, both ways forward.
I can do that.
Oh, yeah.
I can do this.
You can.
Oh.
Like a butterfly. Oh, I got long arms, Joe. We have to use our imaginations, right, Molly?
Yeah. I'm just gonna go for push-ups. Those are good.
Yeah. All right.
Those help your muscles. It's like you're holding a bow and arrow.
That's right.
She's rolling on the ground.
George is joining us too.
Hi. Georgie. Hi.
Can you touch your fingers back there?
No.
Oh.
Actually, yes.
One way I can, the other way not as well.
I can.
Okay, let's see if we can do the other way.
Switch to the other side.
I don't think it. Oh.
I can still touch mine.
You can still do it?
Yeah.
Mine is not as easy.
Mine is easy too. Easy.
You can do it.
Easy.
And she's Nola. That's what Nola wants us to do.
I'm a kid and I can do it.
The left hand over is harder. Can you push your middle of your back up to the sky? Yeah. Stay on your knees.
Like this?
Yeah, Jojo.
hurts my neck.
Whoops, sorry, Noli.
Oh, sorry, Mom. I can't do it. Why is my arm so tired? We haven't even finished the warm-up.
I know, this might be, woo. I'm getting sweaty already. We might turn the fan on. Oh, good, we're switching. Oh! Oh.
This is so hard.
This is hard.
How you do
I'm
it?
not very balanced.
Like this. I got it.
It's hard, guys, but I'm not giving up.
Oh, man. I'm
I can tell my left side is not as
doing
stable.
it.
Oh, I like that.
More push.
I can't say my form is amazing by any means.
Yeah, it's brilliant, relaxing, makes me want to stop.
Okay, Noli, can you hop off? I definitely can't lift.
Just lift up. Lift up.
Lift up, I can't. She's a brutal trainer. Are you impressed with my workout skills? It doesn't look pretty, but I feel like that one had some good, like I didn't feel it in my abs a whole lot while I was doing it to some extent. But now that I've stopped, it's like, yeah, I can feel that I did something and my back doesn't hurt, which that's the key. That lady helps you if you have diastasis recti, which is like a separation of your abdominal walls, especially women that have had babies, but it can be in men too. And women that haven't had babies, you just have that separation and it can be a problem. So she also gives modifications for that. And I did those modifications not because I have it, but because I'm just not strong enough in my core area yet. So I felt like I couldn't do everything she was saying without the modification. So I'm glad that was an offering. How many of you have diastasis recti? Am I saying that right? I don't think I've ever had it. I just think I have a weak core. So I'm excited to get that in order because it makes a big difference, does it not? I wanted to say too, thank you for my last video. I was talking about miscarriage and you guys are so kind and so encouraging and supportive, and also thank you for those of you that shared your story and what you've walked through. I think people in general have this need to be known and need to be seen. We all do, and to be heard, which means when we hear stories that we can connect with, oftentimes we're like inclined to share our story. And hopefully we can rally around each other and care for each other and share the love. I think that's a beautiful thing. So this has been good. By the way, if you're watching this video and you're like, Megan, I followed you for a long time, I'm already subscribed. You might not be subscribed because this is a new channel. This is the Megan Birch channel. So if you didn't know that, if you didn't catch that, I would love for you to subscribe to this new channel. This is the vlogging channel. The other channel is the shopping, groceries, what's new, all things at the store channel, which is great. And I'd love it if you were on both of them. That would be amazing. Planting Birches, Megan Birch. But if you're on this channel right now and you're not subscribed, double check yourself before you wreck yourself and see about that business. Okay, I told you I'm gonna go to the grocery store today. And I promise this will not become like a grocery haul channel, but I am going to go to the grocery store and I will show you what I get when I get home, because I'm going to be doing some intentional food choices to just, like I talked about in my last video, dealing with kind of that postpartum miscarriage, whatever you want to call it, anxiety and depression. I know that there are certain foods that really do me well, and there are things that don't do me well, like sugar or too much caffeine. In a normal life, caffeine and me are like, we're besties, no problem. But in this time of my life, no. And so I'm gonna grab some of that. I have 2 different stores I'll probably go to, maybe 3 because I'm crazy like that. But I'll show you what I get and maybe give you some ideas of what I'm gonna be doing. It's gonna be some tasty food, I do declare. It's all about, for me, like finally making the decision, sitting down and saying, okay, let's make this decision. Anybody else like that? You're like, I'm gonna be the best workout person. I'm gonna eat healthy and never do any sugar ever. But for me, I can say that for a long time, and then I just have this moment where I have a shift and I go, today's the day. And then I do it. And I like to set like parameters for myself because I can't do that indefinitely. I don't think that's realistic for me. Some people it is, and I'm more power to you, but it is not for me. I'm better when I've got like, 14 days, 21 days where I say, let's really focus in on this and get her done. So I'm thinking that's my thing, like kind of really focusing on whole foods for 2-3 weeks. I haven't decided yet. Can you tell I'm a little indecisive still, but I've got some tasty things that I'm going to be making. So I'm certainly not going to be deprived. I mean, maybe of sugar, but then once I set my mind to it, I get it done. It's good. I'm going to finish getting ready. And then Joey and I are going to go play a form of hockey in the house, but it's with a big plastic ball. It's a lot of fun. We're going to have some good times with that. I'm thinking about taking the kids for a walk because our weather is nice. What happened there? How is your guys' weather? We went through some crazy drought in June, and then we had a really bad storm that hit, really bad. Power was out. I think people were out of power for like 10 days, some people. We were only out of power for 26 days. Or 26 days, no, 26 hours, yikes. And only lost a little bit of food that didn't do well in the fridge, but all of our freezer stuff stayed frozen minus one ice cream thing that was like, you know what, I'm jumping ship, I ain't having this business, I'm out of here. So that's whatever. But then after that, we had some good rain going on, which I'm sure the farmers are very happy about. Have you guys heard that peaches in a drought are sweeter? So the peaches should be really awesome this year. That's what I'm looking for. I do want to go to the farmer's market soon. I don't know what's going to be out right now. I really don't know seasonal things because I just buy whatever my taste buds say, and it's pretty much the same thing over and over again. But I do love the farmer's market for the fact that it's seasonal food. So it's like, could you not get a more amazing tomato than when it's in season? You've seen those tomatoes that they're nearly green or white inside, and you're like, something ain't right here. This is not it. But a farmer's market, fresh from your own garden, but that's not me. I'm not having a garden. I can't keep it going. Like, I love the whole idea of it. I love the planning of it. Oh, let's make it beautiful, and we'll get this many seeds and we'll plant it just so. But then once it gets past like 1 or 2 days of the weeding and the watering, I'm over it. Now Johanna, she's really into that. So maybe sometime if she really was persistently saying, listen, let's do a garden. If I gave her the task of weeding and watering, because she wants to, she begs me to do it now, we might have a garden someday. It's not child labor, is it? I don't think so. She wants to. I'm not forcing her. Most of the time I'm like, I think we're good. I think we've had enough weeding and enough watering because I just don't want to be a part of it. Yeah, so I'm hoping for some peaches this year. I'm hoping for some corn on the cob and some tomatoes. Saturdays are our farmer's market, also on Wednesdays in the same area. Maybe I'll have to check it out sometime and see what they've got. It always feels so magical going to the farmer's market. Anybody else? You just feel like, I need a sun hat. I need like some hippie smells going on, some patchouli oil. I need a basket full of vegetables, and you just feel like you can rule the world going to a farmer's market. Is it just me? Oh, these chats might do me in. You might find out more about me than you ever thought imaginable, and you're gonna be like, Megan, you stepped over the weird beard. I don't know what happened to you. Listen. Different strokes for different folks, right? You do what you gotta do. Okay, I'm having eyebrow problems again like I did yesterday. I'm gonna do myself up here. I'm gonna go play some games. I'll show you what we buy a little bit later. It's gonna be great. I've got my lipstick on for today's shopping adventure. So I already went to Sam's Club, and I'll show you when we get home what I got for that. Nothing too exciting, but I'm going to go into Harvest Market, which is a little store around here. And I think I mentioned this once before, and there were some people that thought they had a Harvest Market in their area. I don't know who owns it, but whatever it is, it's very exciting things. They are big into getting things in their store that are unique, but obviously consumable, and that you might be interested. They have a little thing where you can leave a note or ask for, you know, a manager or whatever, and tell them, hey, I'd really like this certain product, and they will look into it, and they're kind of serious about it. It's really cool. I find such interesting things here. I also find the price is a little on the higher side. But there's a few things I really want to get here for my salads, because I'm going to be a good girl and eat those salads. And not just be a good girl because, like, salads are healthy, but they do make me feel good. You know, all the feel goods. And I have some things I want to put on the top. The more toppings, the more exciting a salad can be. Would you agree? So, you want to go inside with me? Why not, right? Yeah, let's do it. So, Arthur, Illinois is kind of like Amish country for us, and they have a lot of local or somewhat local produce here, because Arthur's like an hour away, but this is kind of fun zucchini. I haven't had zucchini in a long time, and you know how good fresh zucchini is. So I grew my own zucchini once. It was out of control. I made so much zucchini bread though, it was delightful. All right, $1 a pound. This guy, I'm gonna go for this guy. I just like to saute it up in some olive oil, salt and pepper that baby, and call it done. I always like to try their kombucha because they have it on tap. So mango, turmeric, and lavender lemonade. I'm gonna go for the lavender. I'm really sorry about the music. They're having a party. You can have like live music back here. Whole cafe. It's a lot of fun, but it's loud. Oh. I feel like you always have to get past the first sip, and then it's good. That one's zingy though. I didn't really taste any lavender in it, but it was good. I'm gonna get brown rice on the tap because I don't really want a full pound, I just want a little bit, and I'm gonna make some at home. I love raw pumpkin seeds on salad, yes. This one's $9.59 a pound, but we're not getting anywhere close to that. Microgreens. This is from the Itty Bitty Micro Farm Company, and this is local to us. So I actually met the people that produce this. They were at the farmer's market last year, and they're so nice. And I just want to get a little bit of this for two things. I think I want to put it on salad, and I also want to put it on a little avocado toast, like top it. So I'm thinking, I like the microgreen one. This one comes with broccoli, kale, kohlrabi, arugula, red cabbage, and mustard for an extra kick. And it's just the little babies, the little cuties, and it has a tons of goodness in it from what they told me. So that's amazing. I'm grabbing cilantro, and I've kind of decided that this is the only place I ever want to buy cilantro again. It lasts and lasts and lasts, and it's oh so good. And then I did red green beans already. I already did it. So they're in the bag. They're ready to go. They have tons of coffees that are local or, you know, within the state, different roasteries around here. So this one's called Mad Goat Coffee, and this is decaf Mexican. I need decaf in my life, guys. I love caffeine, but right now caffeine's like, that's a no. That's a no, Megan. Don't do it. But then again, what about this kind of caffeine? I think this kind's okay, don't you think? I've been wanting to try the Lily Bar. How many of you have tried Lily Bar? Okay, we have sea salt extra dark chocolate. That one speaks to me. And the original dark chocolate. That one also sounds fantastic. These down here are gluten-free. Choco Love. Oh dear. Chilies and cherries. Oh my. Oh, coffee crunch. Wow. Okay. I think I'm gonna try this one, just like as a little something to have on the side, don't you think? The sea salt one and then just regular dark chocolate. Okay, you talked me into it. Grabbing a little more feta for the top of my salad. You just crumble it up, it's perfect. I love it. I'm going for heirloom tomatoes, and these have a bit of green in them, but for some reason they feel really good. You know how green ones can be hard? I just want that on some avocado toast. Oh man, you put basil and oregano, salt, pepper, your world is gonna change. I think this one wants to go home with me. And then how about just a good old-fashioned sweet potato? I'm thinking about doing some deconstructed breakfast bowl goodness. And I think a sweet potato would be perfect for that. Love it. I had a quick stop at Walmart. I'm doing a curbside pickup. Israel is turning 11 at the end of July, and Zion is turning 5 at the end of July. Their birthdays are pretty close together, so it's present time, trying to get all my wheeling and dealing in order. I have a strict list, which I like. I like having a list. I like knowing, what do you want? Just tell me. I'll get you whatever you want, but just tell me, well, not whatever you want, but just tell me what it is. I'll do it. I don't like it's so hard when you just don't know. So it's very difficult when you don't know. But my kids, they know from the day they have their birthday, 364 days later, like they're thinking about next year already, you know. So that's really helpful for me at this point. But yeah, just picking up something really quick, and then we're gonna head home and put some groceries away and show you what I got at Sam's Club, and then it'll be time to put babies to bed, and that's something. Okay, what I got from Sam's Club, some new water bottles. I'm not a water bottle crazy person, but I think we needed some new ones. We've been using them, and they're getting used. So we need some. And then I got some cocoa powder. This is great for smoothies when you're using a lot of spinach. And when I'm being smoothie-licious and doing my smoothies, oftentimes I use water and then the spinach, and I do some berries and stuff, but there's not a lot of sweetness going on. And sometimes you just need a little cocoa in your life, and this is just cocoa. There's nothing else in it. So, wait, where's the thing? Hold on one second. This is just cocoa, if you can see there at the bottom. So there's nothing else in it, no sugar, no nothings. So I like that. And then we grabbed some apples. That's for the whole fam, really. For some smoothies, I got some frozen mango. I've been in a mango kick lately. Cucumbers, that's great for salad, right? And then like a raw veggie plate with some raw fruit too to go with it. And we've got some lemons. I don't necessarily know what I'm gonna do with those other than enjoy them. Peppers. I want to do some omelets, and then maybe even some peppers on top of salads. Also, I want to do like a chipotle bowl of my own. So throw some sauteed peppers on there. I did get some Parmesan cheese because our dog got into it. Yeah, don't talk about it. It's fine. Avocados for avocado toast. Also, I like to put it on top of, just chunk it up on top of a salad. It's really good. We've got strawberries because, yes. And then I can eat one heart of romaine and have a very full, yummy salad with all the toppings on it. And then we also got some cuties because they're so cute. Anything else? Okay, that's that. Well, friends, night is falling. It's time to get these babies to bed, that one right there. And thanks for hanging out with me. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.